Hi everyone and welcome back to Italy. I am Danilo Romolini and today we are back in Piedmont. Right now we are on a strategic position right on top of Monte Crovero, surrounded by the gorgeous Lakes of Ivrea. We are here today to visit together the Castle of Montalto Dora, dominating the surrounding hills with its charming silhouette. Are you ready to see it? Come with me. One of the most beautiful aspects about this property is how it is positioned on its surroundings. In fact, included in the property, there are 6.6 hectares of land, which are about 16.3 acres, made up of beautiful, green and lush, diverse forests, including this castle in what we can consider a magical fairy tale setting. It can be accessed through its private, ancient pathway, which is well preserved, and it is about 1 kilometer long, granting great privacy. As you approach the property, you find also some large flat areas, ideal to be purposed as parking spaces. The castle is conveniently located 5 minutes to the towns with services of Montalto Dora and Ivrea. Then the property is about an hour away to Turin and just under 2 hours to Milan. Beautiful ski destinations like Courtyard are an hour and a half away, and in terms of airports, the closest ones are the one in Turin and Milan. Through a series of gates, we access the actual castle, surrounded by these ancient stone walls, full of texture, charm, and stories to tell. The main access opens onto an internal courtyard. It is about 400 square meters, so 4,300 square feet. And when you're inside, you feel enclosed within a little village. It grants full privacy, silence, and doubtlessly an unrepeatable view. Initially, the property was made up of the higher tower you see right behind me, the private chapel, and a smaller fortified building that is by the entrance gate. All of these three buildings are about 1,000 years old, and look how well they're preserved. About 500 years later, the property has been repurposed and enlarged into a military fortress. In the 1500s, all of these parts and surrounding walls have been added, including the already pre-existing parts. The castle has been then completely restored in the 60s and updated with new roofs and facades in the year 2004. It currently features 3 elevators, which are extremely rare to find in a castle, and some beautiful, huge indoor spaces. Before we go inside the castle, let's have a look at the private chapel. It is among the most ancient parts of the property, and inside we can notice some beautiful original frescoes and several others that are still under the paint and can be revealed through a restoration. The castle is laid on 3 main levels, plus some underground spaces. The property features a total of 2,525 square meters, so 27,170 square feet, and currently has 11 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms, which could potentially be increased. Through this passage right behind me, we access to some of the underground spaces. In the past, they were probably used as cellars, and now they've been cleaned and preserved, and through a restoration they can be further developed. Let's begin by seeing some of the main ground floor indoor spaces. They can be all accessed from the internal courtyard. Let's go inside. On this side, we find this immense vaulted room. Ceilings are about 6 meters high, and in the past, this was used as a grand dining area. Right beside this room, there are 2 other smaller rooms, but still with such impressive proportions that in the past were the kitchens. On the ground floor, we then find several other rooms currently used as storage, whilst on the first level, where we are right now, is where is currently used as a library. As you can notice, most of the spaces have been nicely restored with conservative materials and finishes, like these beautiful wooden floors and these ceilings. The 3 levels of the castle can be accessed through these internal stairs or the 3 elevators. This is one of them, and on the other side we have another that leads straight up onto the top of the most ancient tower. The second floor also features several beautifully proportioned rooms that can be repurposed and turned into sitting areas, reception rooms, or simply into bedrooms. Like for example, this one could become a beautiful bedroom with the bed in the middle and on the right its own ensuite bathroom. The third level then leads to one of the largest and most impressive rooms of the castle. This room alone is 140 square meters, so about 1,500 square feet. It has double height ceilings, its own huge fireplace that you see right behind me, and it is used as a formal dining area. It also has views on 2 sides, and on my right there is a door leading outside into the internal courtyard, giving this room its own independent access with an external staircase. Before I show you the top of the highest tower, I would like to take you on a walk on these beautiful crenellated walls of the castle. From here, the views are outstanding. We see all of the lush nature all around and the lakes of Pistono and Lake Nero right behind. From the top of its hill, Castello di Montalto Dora has seen centuries of history. From the Savoys to the Spaniards, the French, the Germans, it suffered attacks of the invaders in addition to disputes between the Canavesani counts to get to the tormented period of Napoleon Bonaparte, and to peace followed to the unification of Italy. This castle is a true piece of history and doubtlessly an unrepeatable, one-of-a-kind gem. I hope you enjoyed touring it with me today, and please, before I leave you, remember to subscribe to our channel for the best homes of Italy every week. I will see you soon. Ciao!